How important was it for the Arrows to bounce back from yesterday's defeat?
I think it was very important. I don't think it's a guide to our overall season necessarily, but we put in an awful lot of hard work yesterday, and I think we needed some reward for our efforts. And we've shown once again that when it comes down to the tight crunch, someone will find a way to win. And I think that is something that will hold us in good stead as the season goes on. It's very difficult for such a young team coming together quite late to pull in together a style and things like that. We looked at very, very committed opponents today, who I'm sure will go on to have a very good season. In a one-off game, they pushed us to the limit, but we found a way to win. It was difficult at times at this stage of the National Cup, but we're through, and that's all that matters in a cup. You just win and move on.
How far do you think that the Arrows team can go in the National Cup?
It's difficult to say because it's all so much on the day. At the moment, our play is inconsistent. We see like really excellent areas of play. The only thing that is consistent is our effort and commitment. At the moment, we need to just channel some of that to be a little bit smarter all round the court. People are trying to find their place within the rotation, and I as a coach are trying to find, you know, what they can do to their maximum and look to link people in. Today we saw a lot of good performances. You know, I'm extremely pleased with Rory Wheatcroft, who picked up an injury on his basket on the buzzer. No need to risk him in the cup. We hope he'll be fit for next week. But we're very pleased with him. Another Arrows product that once again makes the grade.
What can the Arrows improve on for next week?
I think we need to be able to adjust to different things that we see. At the moment we're trying to go fast and taking the first opportunity. For next week I'm hoping we're going to spend a little bit more time in offence with the ball and cut a good opportunity. At the moment people are just finding their way and trying to find a little bit of balance. You know, we're just riding the different momentum shifts from the different players. As we've seen good links in today's game, and we need to like stretch on those. Small little things. I'd like to see us, we were better today from the free throw line. I'm hoping that's going to continue. But if we continue this commitment, you know, I think we'll be in a good place to face Worcester next week.
Andrew Chikori picked up 7 turnovers yesterday. What do you think he did differently from yesterday to today, where he picked up the Rob Spare Man of the Match award?
I asked him yesterday, today's game, to be much more solid. He doesn't have to make things happen. He's such a tremendous player who fills in all categories. He doesn't have to make things happen. Just his sheer will to win and all the things he brings to the table. He doesn't have to move outside his natural skill level, which is an all-court defensive, offensive game. And I just asked him to make just solid, simple passes. There is an onus on the whole team to make that first pass a lot simpler, and we saw that today. We saw that at the start yesterday, but it's going to be a role that he's going to have to pick up this year. He's going to need to find some support for James Kelly, as the team will have to do.
Darren Best played his first 2 competitive games. How do you think he started his Arrows career?
I think there's a lot to be encouraged about. You know, he's shown a good calmness and good leadership on and off the court. That's important. He has to, despite his obvious talent, he has to learn the game in a different country, and that at this stage can't be underestimated. But there's a consistency in his play that I think is encouraging. He has to learn not only a new style of play, but how a new set of teammates and a new way of living. I think he's made a good start. He's very positive in nature, but I think there is an upside to the responsibility we give him now that will help him really blossom. I'm quite encouraged by his early form, and I think as he gets fitter and more comfortable in his surroundings, he's seen today that 2 people ran to him all the time. I think we're going to see more of that. It's up to other people, but he has that passing ability to make that count.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.